Welcome back, everyone. We all know about the problems associated with drinking and driving, but there's another trend causing big problems behind the wheel. Wale Aliu explores the growing problem of people driving under the influence of prescription medication.
People are all over the road.
It's becoming a bigger deal. Unfortunately, in the last year, I've seen an increase in those cases that I have not seen in the previous 5 or 10 years in practice of law.
Prosecutor Mark Ross says he's seen a dozen OVI cases this year in Clark County alone where the driver was impaired from their prescription.
A lot of times they think, well, because I got a prescription or my doctor said I can take these drugs that I can drive. And a lot of times the medications themselves will put warning labels on there that you cannot operate a motor vehicle safely.
It wasn't hard for officers to notice this driver was under the influence of something as she swerved back and forth, at one point coming within inches of this semi. She was convicted of OVI after tests showed she was high on oxycodone, Xanax, and Percocet.
You look at the evidence in that case like you would any other OVI. What was the person's coordination like, speech, ability to operate a motor vehicle, motor skills.
Police arrested this woman after she crashed into another driver. There were no signs of alcohol, but in her sobriety test, police noted she had fast, uncontrollable eye movements, which is a sign the driver may have been on drugs. She failed test after test after test. Although the drug driving arrests don't happen as often as the drunk driving arrest, the impairment can be the same.
We've had cases where I feel if it's not as impaired, it's equally impaired than alcohol.
We wanted to find out why the increase.
If you put a lot more cars on the street, you're going to see more car crashes. If you put a lot more prescription pills out there, pills that can be abused, then you're going to see more addiction, more impairment, and more overdoses.
Andrea Hoff from Alcohol Drug Addiction Services says in 1997 there were about 7 prescription opiate pills for every man, woman, and child in the state of Ohio. Fast forward to 2007, there were about 67 prescription opiate pills, and today the numbers continue to increase.
I think it was an unintended consequence. Physicians were really asked to address patients' pain, and that's exactly what they did.
There aren't any awareness campaigns for driving under medication like there are with drinking and driving, so prosecutors hope you watching this story will make you think twice before getting behind the wheel after taking medication. In Clark County, Wale Aliu, Fox 45 News.
Now, many police officers are beginning to take drug recognition training classes to become more aware of the signs of prescription intoxication. And prosecutors are handling these cases similar to an alcohol OVI. So the punishment can range from a license suspension to being fined to possible jail time.